Hey class, so I just wanted to hop on here and make a quick video for you. I see some of you have already started the 2-5 practice problems, which is awesome. But I see some of us may be having a few issues with it. So I want to make a quick video that is just going over a summary of how to do the problems that hopefully will make a little bit more sense for you. Okay, so think of this like your cheat sheet. So the very first thing you want to do when we're trying to find the distance between ordered pairs, what I would do if I were you, take the ordered pairs and just say, are they positive or negative? So we have a -5, 4, a -5, and a 7. So -5 is negative. This 4 is a positive. This -5 is negative. This 7 is positive. The reason I want you to do that is because that's going to tell you if you add or subtract. If it's negative, positive, that means it's the same because it's negative, positive, negative, positive. When they're the same, when they are the same, you want to subtract. So same, subtract. If they're different, then you would add. And you might be wondering, well, what do you mean add or subtract? So this is what I mean. You need to find the distance between these ordered pairs. Now we need to look at the values. We have -5, 4, -5, 7. We don't want to work with these -5s because those are the points that are the exact same. We want to work with the 4 and the 7. In order to find distance, we use absolute value. So let's take the absolute value of 4 and 7 and we're going to have to subtract them. Since we want our answer, of course, to be positive, we want to put the 7 first. So the absolute value of 7 minus the absolute value of 4. Just solve it. What's the absolute value of 7? 7. What's the absolute value of 4? 4. What's 7 minus 4? 3. So the distance between these two ordered pairs is 3. Let's look at another one. We have 1, 3, and -5, 3. Again, the very first thing we want to do is just say, are they positive or negative? This is a +1 and a +3. This is a -5 and a +3. Are they the same or different? They're different because we have positive, positive, negative, positive. Since they're different, we're going to have to add. Well, what do we add? Let's look at the ordered pairs again. What's the same? 1, 3, -5, 3. Well, the 3's are the same, so that's not what I want to work with. I want to work with this 1 and this -5. That's going to tell me the distance. So just like the first problem, take the absolute value of 1, take the absolute value of -5, and since we said that they're different, we need to add them. So what's the absolute value of 1? 1. What's the absolute value of -5? 5. So what's 1 plus 5? 6. So the distance between those ordered pairs is just 6. Okay, so hopefully that helps and makes a little bit more sense for how to do the first few problems on the 2-5 practice problems. Now let's look at reflections. So when it comes to reflections, you just need to remember this top part. When you're reflecting over the x-axis, x stays the same, the y is opposite. So if you're reflecting over the x-axis, the x stays the same and the y is opposite. When you reflect over the y-axis, the x is opposite and the y stays the same. So whichever axis you're reflecting over, that letter is going to stay the same and the other one's going to be opposite. So let's look at these two problems. It says reflect the ordered pair -4, 3 over the x-axis. So if it's the x-axis, the x stays the same. So my -4, which is my x value, that stays the same. And my y is opposite. What's the opposite of a +3? -3. So there's your answer. What is this ordered pair reflected over the x-axis? -4, -3. That's it. That's all you have to do. For this next one, it says reflect the ordered pair 6, -1 over the y-axis. Well, when you're reflecting over the y-axis, the y stays the same and the x is opposite. So here's my x value, which is 6. So what's the opposite of a positive 6? -6. And since it's being reflected over the y-axis, my y value stays the same. So that means that the correct answer would be -6, -1. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense. I just want to make a quick video just going over just the general idea of what you have to do to solve 2-5 practice problems. Now what I'm going to do, I only gave you guys 2 attempts on the 2-5. Now that I've given you this video that you can look at, I'm going to give you one more attempt. So you have 3 attempts in total for the 2-5 practice problems, okay? Don't submit your final attempt of this assignment if you are still confused. Remember, this Wednesday, so that would be, if today's the 16th that I'm making this, the 18th, this Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., I'm going to have a conference for any of you to join. If you have any questions or if you want to work through 2-5 practice problems together, that's what I'm there to help you out with. So please don't make your final submission if you still are confused and you have questions. Join the conference and I can help you. That way we all get good scores and it makes more sense for you. Okay? So again, this Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., join Mr. Dotson's math crew. If you click on groups in the on Schoology at the top of the page, you'll see Mr. Dotson's math crew. You click on it. On the bottom left, you'll see conferences, and you'll see that our conference will be live, and you can join it from 9 to 2. So I hope that makes more sense. If you have any questions, I hope to see you all on Wednesday. Keep up the great work, and if I don't see or hear from you all, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I look forward to working with you all when we get back. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.